Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my favorite products that I used while I was breastfeeding my son. Alright, if you're new here, my name is Claire and I'm the mother of two beautiful boys, Fox who is 2 and Desmond who is just shy of 11 months. And this channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. Definitely hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. And today I'm actually going to be talking about my favorite breastfeeding products. Now, Desmond is almost 11 months old and I've just started the process of weaning, so I thought this would be a good time to kind of look back at my breastfeeding journey and kind of pick out the things that really made a difference for me breastfeeding, and I'm gonna share them with you. Now, if it wasn't bad enough you had to buy a whole new wardrobe when you were pregnant, you probably found that if you're breastfeeding, you also need all sorts of special clothes. Breastfeeding bras and, you know, tank tops and all that kind of stuff. And the most handy piece of clothing I found was this breastfeeding hoodie that has a zipper across the chest and it just opens up like this. So here, I'll insert some footage of me using it. But I actually got this on wish.com, which is crazy because you never know what you're gonna get there. So I will try to find a link for it down below because I believe it's an extra large, so the sizing was really good, which is weird for Wish, but I'm sure you can find something a lot more expensive at your maternity shops or whatever, but I definitely would recommend a hoodie. And yeah, I was really, really happy with this a lot of times. Yeah, happy I had it. Good item. The next thing I'm going to talk about are supplements. You can easily find a list of galactagogues online, which is a word for any kind of like herb, spice, or food that promotes lactation. And you'll find things like fenugreek, blessed thistle, fennel, things like that. And those things can be really hard to like cook with, so it's a lot easier to use them in like a supplement. And the first thing is this mother's milk tea. Now, if you've been researching for breastfeeding things online, you've probably come across this because I swear every mom swears by this stuff. And I don't know what it is. I know a couple different brands make it, but everyone always recommends this exact one. And I found it the cheapest on Amazon. You can buy them 6 boxes at a time, and it does kind of taste bad. So it's definitely a taste you have to get used to, but actually I found after a while the taste to be a little bit comforting because I was thinking about my baby, I was thinking about nursing. It sort of became, you know, like a thing, which is weird. It's got fennel and anise, coriander, fenugreek, blessed thistle, spearmint, like tons of really good stuff. So this is great. The other kind of supplement thing I recommend, it's by Upspring and it's called Milkflow. And these are actually like little smoothie packets, but this brand makes a pill as well that's also really nice, because if you just go for fenugreek by itself, you have to take like a crap ton of pills. But Upspring makes a supplement that you only take 2 a day, which is really nice. Or you get these little packets, and this one is chocolate flavor, but it also has a berry one too. And if you're like a smoothie girl, especially, you know, having like a protein shake in the morning, these really, really helped boost my supply. So I for sure would recommend these. I actually have a video about breastfeeding superfoods that I did, and I will link that down below because I do show how I use these in a smoothie. So for sure, take a look at that if you're interested. All right, the next thing that every breastfeeding mommy needs is a solid breastfeeding pillow. Now, I do have a Boppy. Now, most women go right for the Boppy. It's a really well-known brand. You know, Babies R Us, Bye Bye Baby, you know, all of those places are gonna have a Boppy. And I think they're around like $30 to $40. Kind of depends on which like design you get. But basically, it's really easy. You put it around your body. You can nurse a lot of different ways. You can also prop your baby up on it as they get older. So you definitely are gonna need a nursing pillow. My advice though is you don't have to get a Boppy. Don't be sucked into the fact that it's called a Boppy and everyone says you need a Boppy, because I also have pillow, which is much longer, and it actually is considered like a maternity pillow. So I actually used it like to cuddle with when I was pregnant, put in between my legs, keep my hips apart, stuff like that. And this one is by Leech Co. And I actually got this for free. It was on a swap site and some lady had it, didn't want it, and so she gave it to me for free. And it works just as well as the Boppy. I keep this one upstairs, I keep the Boppy downstairs. So you are gonna need a good nursing pillow. The brand just isn't that important. All right, my final thing is what I am most excited to tell you about, because this changed my life when it came to breastfeeding, and that is the Freemie Cup by Nook. Okay, so my first son, Fox, who is 2 now, I only breastfed him for a couple months, and I had a really, really hard time. I supplemented from the very beginning. I was pumping all the time, nothing was happening, like, oh, it was a nightmare. And so when I got pregnant for Desmond, I was like, you know, what am I gonna do to make this better, make this easier? This is gonna be for you if you're a pumping mama. And what it is, it's a pumping system, and this little hole right here, that's where the tube goes to your pump. It comes with an attachment, so you can put it with like a Spectra or a Medela or whatever brand you've got. But let me just show you the inside here. Oh, it's not put together. Okay, so the inside looks like this, and it has these 2 pieces right here, and then this little flange goes right here. And basically you tuck this into your bra, and the milk gets pumped into the collection cup. So I'm gonna put it on just so you can see what I mean by this. Okay, so when I was at work, I could just put these in, and like the tubes would be coming out of here and then to my breast pump, but I was completely hands-free. And now I'm a dog groomer, and it's really hard in my line of work to take 15 minutes every couple hours. It really doesn't work appointment-wise very well that way. And even if you're at an office job, or even if you're just at home with your kids, having 2 hands really, really helps, especially when you don't have like the big bottles, you know, hanging off your boobs. Like, that's not convenient. So these were a total game changer. I would like even forget they were on. Like, it's crazy. And I have heard that they don't work very well if you have super big boobs, but for me they worked amazing. It was so easy for me to pump and keep my supply up, so easy for me at work. I could just plug it in at home and pump while I'm doing the dishes. Like, oh, game changer, you guys. Amazing. And then you just pop it out, and you can even store it like this, or you can just pop this off, and then you just pour your milk then into the proper receptacle. And yeah, I remember when I saw this, it was an ad on Facebook that I saw for these, and they are kind of pricey. They're like 60 bucks, which seems like kind of expensive for just like some pieces of plastic, but worth every penny. I went to YouTube and I did some research on them, and I saw other women like how they used them, and I decided I have to give this a try. And like, honestly, this is my absolute, without a doubt, #1 breastfeeding item I have used with either of my children ever. So I would definitely recommend these. All right, you guys, it is kind of sad that my breastfeeding journey is coming to an end. I've had a lot of ups and downs and successes and a few failures, and it's been tough. If you're watching this video because you're pregnant and you're doing research, awesome. Fill your head with as much knowledge as possible, and remember, there are so many resources for you in your breastfeeding journey. Don't be scared to reach out to like a La Leche League or to a lactation specialist if you need help. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got some good ideas for you and your breastfeeding journey. And make sure you subscribe, give me a like, and come back for more mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. I post a new video every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.